Yogis! Welcome to it's a little bit of a cloudy. We just had some rain come through here in Colorado, so hopefully we'll get this flow done before a little more rain comes through. But there's you can probably see there's clouds all around us. There's a little bit of thunder. It's nice and warm, but just setting the stage for you a little bit from here in the mountains for our flow. So we'll start standing in this flow. So as always with these recorded flows, I work in a little faster, work out a little faster. So if at any point you would like to press pause, please do so. It's the beauty of having it recorded. You can press pause when you need to add what you want, take away what you don't want. So go ahead and come to the back of your mat. I'm going to face the camera, but you're welcome to just come to the back of your mat and face forward. I'll continue facing the camera just as we get started. So soft in the knees, hands can come to heart center. Take a nice big breath in through the nose. Full open mouth release. Let's take a couple more breaths just like that. Settle in on an intention for your practice. Nice big inhales in through the nose. Open mouth release. One more just like that. I'll send this mountain air that I'm smelling and feeling and that's kind of penetrating my flow right now. I'll send some of that out to you in this inhale and exhale. So inhale, make space. Exhale, release. We'll change up our breathing just a little bit now. The hands will actually trace the breath as it comes in and out through the lungs. So just palms facing up, lift the hands as you inhale. And then turn the palms facing down, tracing the exhales. The next inhale, exact same thing, lift the hands up just a little bit further. It requires us to take just a little bit longer on the inhalation. And then same thing, turning the palms down, releasing on the exhalation. One more just like that. And release. Stepping the feet together, take a nice big inhale, let the fingertips come down, reach wide, stretch high. Can the fingertips touch these clouds? And then on the exhale, squeeze the glutes, open the heart. Reaching tall again, let the thumbs connect. So you'll feel the shoulders open up a little bit as the thumbs connect. Fingertips are still reaching nice and tall. Again, soft in the knees. I'm going to take about a shoulder width stance, but see what feels good to you. We had feet together, so you may want to keep them right there. Take a nice big breath in. On the breath out, begin bending the right elbow. As you do that, you'll feel the left hand pulling over. Left elbow begins to bend a little bit. Spin that left shoulder open as you again look up at the sky. You're just kind of framing. The left elbow is now just framing the head. Reach it all the way back up to center. We'll get the exact same stretch on the other side, but let's change the thumbs. So however thumbs were hooked, go ahead and hook them the other thumb in front. Take a nice big breath in. And on the breath out, begin bending the left elbow. So now that right elbow, as it's pulled over, it begins to bend. Keep spinning it open so you can keep looking up at the sky. Inhale, reach back up top, big reach and stretch. This time left hand comes right back behind the head as if it's supporting the head. Right hand coming down to your side, even softer in the knees now. Just take a big lean over. The right fingertips are reaching towards your mat. Left shoulder continues to spin open. That left elbow will spin open. Big sweep up tall, inhale high. On the exhale, bend the knees deep. Let the left hand come all the way to the mat. Right hand sweeps to the sky. So we've got a little gentle twist here. Breath in. Breath out. Sweep it right back up high again. Reach to the sky. Right hand now back behind the head, supporting the head. Left hand coming down to the side, fingertips reaching soft in the knees, leaning to the left. Left fingertips as if they're going to reach to the mat, but keep spinning that right shoulder open, the right elbow open. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, squatting with bending the knees deep for a squat so the right hand can come to the mat. Left fingertips unfurl to the sky for a gentle twist. Breath in. Breath out, release the left hand down. You're at the back of your mat, so I'll go ahead and turn. I think you're already facing that way. Take a gentle forward fold here, bending one knee, straightening the other. A little bit of movement, shake the head yes, shake the head no. And begin walking the hands out. We'll find a high plank position. High plank position. Line the shoulders over the wrist, engage the core. Take a little bit of movement here, press through the balls of the feet so the body presses forward, and then allow the heels to pull you back. A couple little saws back and forth. And then we'll find our way to downward facing dog. So from this plank position, the hips go high, the heels press down. Any adjustments that you need with the feet and the hands, feel free to make it a little shorter, a little longer. Step the feet out wide, step the feet narrow. See what feels good in this shape for you. Pedaling feet, lots of movement. We'll move back and forth now from this downward dog right back into that high plank. So pull the chest forward, line the shoulders over the wrist, holding for just an inhale. Exhale takes us right back, downward facing dog. With our breath now, the inhale pulls us forward to high plank. The exhale sends us back, downward facing dog. One more just like that. Inhale, pull forward, high plank. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Rolling all the way up onto toes, take a deep bend in the knees. Begin to walk the feet to the hands, top of the mat. About a shoulder width stance here. Slow roll up now, so first pressing down into the feet, and then allow the body just to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Always like a little wiggle in the toes, a point and flex in the toes and feet. Open the shoulders wide, gaze comes up to the sky, and notice as you turn the thumbs out, the shoulders just automatically open a little bit, allowing front body to get nice and open here. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Nice big inhale, sweep the fingertips down, reach them wide, stretch high, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift, soften the knees, back is nice and flat. Exhale, forward fold. Deeper bend in the knees, hands next to feet, big step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower all the way to the mat. All the way to the mat, elbows hugging into the ribs as you go. Once your belly reaches the mat, untuck the toes, take the fingertips nice and wide. Little goalpost arms here. We'll find funky cobra. Inhale, roll the shoulders up into the ears. On the exhale, the shoulder blades begin to slide down the back as you press into the fingertips to lift. Breath in. Breath out, right shoulder dips to the mat, gaze comes over that left shoulder. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, left shoulder dips, looking over right. One more time each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Coming back to the center, release everything back down. Draw the hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. We'll come up through hands and knees now, finding a tabletop position. Shoulders lined up over wrist, hips over knees. Finding our way into cat-cow. The inhale lifts the chest and the tailbone. Belly is soft and dropping down. The exhale hollows out the body, pulling the belly button to the spine. Moving back and forth. Your breath now in this cat-cow. It's always a dance back and forth between the two. So add a little bit to that dance. This is your dance here between cat and cow. So what feels good to you? Maybe a press back and forward. Anything that feels organic as you move through this cat-cow. Woo, wind just picked up here. One or two more breaths. Start evening out that cat-cow. I'll meet you back in a neutral spine, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, take a big inhale. On the exhale, hips high, heels down, press it back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rolling up on the toes, take a deep bend in the knees. Step or float, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the fingertips down, reach wide, stretch high, extended mountain, reaching to the sky. We'll take a sun salutation A now. Big breath in, breath out, swan dive forward. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, deep bend in the knees, hands next to feet, big step back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Inhale, rolling up onto toes, take a deep bend in the knees, step or float, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the fingertips down, reach wide, stretch high, extending up again. Exhale, we'll go right in, swan dive forward. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, deep bend in the knees, hands next to feet, big step back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. Pressing into the left foot here, we'll find three-legged dog, floating the right leg high, shoulders square, hips square, right toes reaching. Feel the opening in the left hamstring. Breath in. On the breath out, go ahead and bend the right knee. So the right heel is now hanging as close to that left glute as we can. The hips will open up a little bit here. You'll feel the right side of the body unwind. Take 2 or 3 circles with the right ankle. And then we'll square it up. Square the shoulders, square the hips, extend the right leg strong and straight. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, spin the left foot flat. We'll find our base for this Warrior One first. So strong and solid in the base. And then grab an inhale that allows you to lift high. So I always say this, there's always some adjusting that has to be done when we first come into Warrior One. So most likely you'll want to pull the right hip back a little bit. So it'll square the hips up. Biceps reaching to the ears, fingertips touching the clouds. Breath in. Breath out, one hand either side of the right foot, step it up and back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward, exhale, lower halfway, inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Pressing into the right foot now, so much so left foot floats up. So shoulders are square, hips are square, left toes reaching to the sky. We'll open up that hip now, bend the left knee, allow it to hang as close to that left glute as you can. Find a couple circles in the ankle. And then we'll start to square it up. Square the shoulders, square the hips, extend the left leg strong and straight. As you exhale, pull that left foot through, setting it down between the hands, spin the right foot flat. So just like we did on the other side, take a moment. Feel the strength grounding you down through your feet in the base of this Warrior One. When you're ready, grab an inhale, riding it up to the top. Any adjustments that you need at the top. I'm going to ask my hips to square up a little bit. Pull that left hip back. Hips are square, shoulders are square, biceps to ears, fingertips reach to the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, release, step it up and back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, rolling up onto toes, take a deep bend in the knees, step or float, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sink deep. Big breath in, sink a little deeper, breath out. One more inhale here. See if you can shift the weight back into the heels just a little bit more. Maybe grab just a little lower of a seat. And then on the inhale, exploding up, reach to the sky. Squeeze the glutes. And then open the heart. Exhaling as you find this standing back bend, heart shining to the sky. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deep, bend in the knees, hands next to feet, big step back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in, full breath out. Pressing into the left foot, inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, step the right foot between the hands, staying on the ball of the left foot. So we'll drop into this deep low lunge to start, and then much like we did with our Warrior One, setting our base, and then grab an inhale, allowing us to find a full crescent lunge. So we're on the ball of the back foot. Most of the weight is shifted forward onto this right foot. Biceps reach to the ears. You can stay soft in that left knee, especially if you feel the low back talking to you a little bit when you reach to the sky. Big breath in. Breath out. Chest will come down and hover. Fingertips out. Airplane arms. Shifting all the weight onto the right foot. The next inhale is a transition. As we come up, pull that left knee, standing knee raise, little balance check here. On the exhale, step it right back. Airplane arms, chest hovering, finding that crescent hover again. Inhale, hands to heart center. Allow the chest to come up and open. Exhale, we'll get twisted here. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Left hand to a fist. Right hand covering it. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice big inhale here. On the exhale, begin to unwind everything. Kneeling around, finding our way. Warrior two on this right side. So the left foot will spin flat. Hips can open a little bit now. Right hand reaching forward, left hand reaching back. Pull the shoulders up into the ears. And then exhale as you settle in, committing to that warrior two lunge. Left fingertips trailing down the left leg, right arm reaches high. Go up, touch the sky first. Then on the exhale, allow everything to sink back, finding reverse warrior. Big breath in, sink deep breath out. On the inhale, pit stop back in warrior two. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. Keep a micro bend though. Micro bend in that right leg. Tuck the left hand back behind. We're opening up that left shoulder as much as possible. Right fingertips keep reaching forward. So inhale, reach, 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 reach. When they can't reach anymore, exhale, right fingertips dive to the inside of the right leg. Start with that left hand tucked behind. Take the gaze up, maybe to the sky, maybe just up towards that left shoulder. And then open it up, left fingertips reach, finding full triangle pose. Big breath in. Hold for the breath out. Inhaling here. On the exhale, drop the left hand down. Go ahead and frame the right foot. Step the left foot forward, a full step forward. All 10 toes facing forward now. Still soft in this right knee. The leg is straight, but we're soft in that right knee. Finding pyramid pose. Upper body folding over the right thigh. Just let everything drop. Big breath in. Breath out. Step the left foot to meet the right, top of the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fingertips down, wide, high, reach, stretch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deep into the knees, hands next to feet, big step back, high plank. Inhale, shifting forward, exhale, lower halfway, inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog, full breath in. Full breath out. Pressing into the right foot, inhale the left leg high. On the exhale, step the left foot between the hands, stay on the ball of the right foot. So we're setting up our crescent lunge now on this left side. Set your base and then grab an inhale, allowing upper body to lift, biceps squeezing the ears. So just like I said on the other side, if you reach up and immediately feel the low back talking to you, you can be very soft in that right knee. Finding a full crescent lunge on the inhale. Exhale, we'll go to that crescent hover. So the chest hovering over the left thigh, airplane arms, fingertips out for balance. Here comes that little balance check. So shift all the weight forward to the left foot. Inhale, standing knee raise, right knee high. Exhale, we'll step it right back, crescent hover. Inhale, hands to heart center as you lift the chest, preparing to twist. Exhale, twist it up, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, right hand to a fist, left hand covers it. Inhale, making space in this twist. Exhale, sink in, take that space. Inhaling here. Exhale is the unwind. So windmill the hands all the way around and open, finding that warrior two. Adjust in any way that you need. The right foot spins flat, left hand reaching forward, right fingertips reaching back. Take a breath in, pull the shoulders into the ears. Breath out, sink a little deeper. Inhaling here. Committing to that warrior two lunge on the exhale. Right fingertips trailing down the right leg, left arm reaching high. Go up, touch the sky. And then on the exhale, allow yourself to sink back, finding that reverse warrior. Big breath in, breath out, pit stop back, warrior two. Tuck the right hand back behind now as you straighten out the left leg. Left fingertips are reaching forward. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Notice as you're reaching, that right shoulder keeps spinning open, spinning open, spinning open. When you can't reach anymore, exhale. Left hand to the inside of the left leg. And then, you know what, it's up to you. You may want to keep that right hand right where it is, tucked behind, or let it unwind. Remember, we have a soft bend in that left knee. Big breath in. Hold for the breath out. Inhaling. Exhale, let's release this triangle pose. Take a big step forward with the right foot. All 10 toes facing forward, finding pyramid pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, upper body folds over that left thigh. Give the head a shake, yes and no, just in case it forgot. Inhaling here. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left top of the mat. Inhale, palms of shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sinking deep. Big breath in. Sink a little deeper, breath out. Inhaling here. Exhale, let's double down on those twists we've already started. Getting a chair twist, so left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can take a fist, you can also keep it at a prayer position, your choice. Allow the gaze to come down to your mat, check in. So left knee, most likely jutting forward. I know mine is. So pull that left knee back, see if the hips can stay in line. As you sink a little deeper into this chair pose. Again, hanging on to this twist will move with the twist. Nice big inhales. Hold for the exhales. All the weight coming onto the right foot. Here comes that transition. Left foot steps back. We're right back in that crescent twist. We were here just a moment ago. Inhaling here. Holding for the exhale. Inhale, unwind for the twist. Come back to that full crescent lunge. Big reach to the sky. This time, go ahead and drop the left knee all the way down to the mat. Big breath in. Breath out. Left palm underneath left shoulder. And right fingertips unfurl to the sky. Big breath in. Hold and sink. Breath out. So I'll give you a couple options here. You can stay right here and work this twist. You can also bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee, heel toe it out a little bit, get a little more into the right hip. You can also take a reach all the way back. So right fingertips are reaching back behind you. Maybe right hand and left foot. Make a connection here. Nice opener. Front of the left hip and into the left quad. Either way, right shoulder continues to spin open. Right hip continues to open. Breath in. Hold for the breath out. Inhale, unwind from whichever variation you were in. Let the right hand come to the inside of the right foot. We'll shift back for a wide half split here. So the right foot is wide. So start to straighten out the right leg, flex the right toes back to you, allow the hips to shift back. You may stay up a little higher, may drop down a little lower. Big breath in. Sink a little deeper, breath out. Inhale, draw the chest back forward. We'll take a deep bend back in that right knee and then heel toe that right foot all the way across your mat. Right knee just behind right wrist. We'll set up for half pigeon. So take a couple little bit adjustments. You'll want to take a peek back at those left toes. Make sure they're trailing straight back. Right foot, you can draw it in a little closer to your midline, and you can also take the right knee out a little wider than the wrist. Just see what feels best to you as you set up for this little bit deeper hip opener. On the fingertips on the inhale, activating everything. And then exhale, allow everything to fold forward. Find a pyramid with the hands so the forehead can rest, or the forehead may come all the way down to the mat. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, making space in this right hip. Exhale, sink in, take that space. Inhale's making space. Exhale, sink in, take that space. One more breath in. One more breath out. Begin walking or placing the palms down so you can lift the chest back up. Tuck the left toes under. Press up so you can sweep the right leg high, finding three-legged dog. On the exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Square the shoulders, square the hips, extend the right leg strong and straight, and then allow it to drop down next to the left. Inhale, rolling up on the toes, take a deep bend in the knees. Step or float, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink deep. Big breath in. Drawing hands into heart center on the breath out. Inhale's preparing to twist. Exhale, twisting it up, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. You can take the right hand to a fist, cover it with the left, or a prayer position, your choice. Big breath in. Sink a little deeper breath out. So just like we did on the other side, take the gaze down. You'll probably want to pull the right knee back in line with the left. Big breath in. Sink deeper breath out. Here comes the move now. So hang on to this twist. Start to shift the weight to the left foot. Step that right foot back. Find your crescent lunge with a prayer twist. Big breath in. Sink a little deeper breath out. Inhaling here. Exhale, release that twist, reach the arms high, right knee immediately dropping to the mat, finding that deep low lunge. Big breath in, breath out, right hand beneath the right shoulder. Left fingertips extend to the sky. So much like we did on the other side, you've got several options here. You can stay right here, heel toe that left foot out just a little bit. You can press the left hand just into the left knee. You can also take a sweep of the left arm up and around so the left fingertips are reaching back behind you. Maybe left hand and right foot want to make a connection here. Continue opening the left shoulder. Continue opening through the left hip. Big breath in. Hold for the breath out. We'll start to unwind now. Unwind everything here. We'll press back for this kind of wide half split. So left foot is to the outside, hands come to the inside. Left leg straightens, left toes flex back to you. The hips sink back towards that right heel. You may stay up a little higher. You may drop a little lower. Big breath in. Hold and sink. Breath out. Start to shift back forward again. Allow the hips to press forward so you can get a deep bend back in that left knee. Big breath in. And on the breath out, we'll step it back, finding our way hands and knees, and then take the knees wide, toes together, drop it back. Child's pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Coming back to tabletop, I forgot to go into half pigeon on that left side. So hey, let's get that half pigeon before we call it done. So bring the left knee to just behind the left wrist. You'll probably want to pull the left heel back a little closer to you. Take a peek back at the right toes. We'll set it up, fingertips inhaling, activating everything, and then exhale, we fold. We'll take 3 breaths here. You want the forehead propped up, either a little pyramid, or maybe the forehead drops all the way to the mat. Inhale, making space. Exhale, sink in, take that space. Nice big inhales, making space. Exhales, taking that space. One more breath in. Hold, sink, breath out. Start to press the hands back into the mat, lifting the chest, tuck the right toes under, press into the palms so you can sweep the left leg high, bend the knee, open the hip. Breath in, breath out, extend the left leg strong and straight, drop the left foot down next to the right. Breath in, breath out. Hop the feet through to seated. This is a great place to press pause, maybe take any final poses that you need, take a little bit more time to work out, take a little bit longer Shavasana, and then press play again, and I'll take us out with our breath. So from here, just allow the palms to open, sitting up nice and tall. Take an inhale through the nose. Open mouth, audible on the exhale. Ha. Again, draw it in. Release it out. Ha. Final breath together. Let the fingertips open wide. Inhale, scooping up this good energy that we've created with this flow. Allow the palms to touch up overhead. Exhale, pulling hands into heart, letting go anything not serving you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, my friends.